journey or painful the killings, those who are left will carry on. Lucy Williamson, BBC News, Paris.
And welcome back to the studio here in London. I'm Peter Dobby with our continuing coverage of the events in Paris and indeed all over France and in many other cities around the world as well. We will go back to Tim, Lise and Helena, the team on the ground there in the French capital, for you in a couple of minutes. But just to get you up to date with the very latest, the French Interior Ministry now saying that Parisian rally for unity against terrorism is the biggest demonstration in the history of France. Calling the rally unprecedented, the ministry says the demonstrators were so numerous today, they spread beyond the official march routes. You'll know if you've been with us over the past 24 hours or so, there were 2 official routes. Well, there were so many people there today that they spilled out into the adjacent avenues and boulevards in Paris. It was an unprecedented turnout of people, making the numbers impossible to count, although some French media outlets are telling us that they're saying there were up to 3 million people taking part, more than the numbers of people who took to the streets of Paris when the Allies liberated the city from the Nazis in World War II. So we're talking at least 3 million people marching slowly through the French capital in a show of unity against what happened last week, those deadly attacks by Islamist extremists. There was a minute's silence. The families of some of the 17 victims led one of the 2 marches. There was an amazing level of security in place. Dozens of world leaders walked down that road with their arms linked, taking part in what was going on there. There were also gatherings mirroring what was going on in Paris and other French cities. Hundreds of thousands assembled on the streets in Lyon, Bordeaux and Marseille. There were similar rallies across the world. In Madrid, several hundred Muslims with banners saying "Not in our name" rallied next to the train station, where you'll probably remember back in 2004, bombs planted by Islamist militants killed nearly 200 people. Thousands more joined events elsewhere in Europe.